We're back! Welcome back to Acacia Hills, this beautiful valley of ours. And it's been a while. It's been a long time. I mean, I have been so busy, and lots of stuff's been happening. Not in the world. That hasn't been happening. But in IRL, in real life, things have been happening. We've been busy in our real house. We've been busy with our floors. We've been busy with, painting and all sorts of things in our house. And that's taken a lot of my time, and I wasn't able to do or make any videos or anything. All I could do was write my stuff down in my book, in what was needed to be done. So yeah, we've got a lot of catching up to do. I've also had my best friend. He came back from traveling overseas, all over the world. Yeah, so it was nice he's in our house at the moment. Yeah, another reason why I haven't been able to make any content. But we're back. We're back, and anyone who's new, welcome back to Acacia Hills. Yeah, we'll be building in this beautiful Acacia Valley, and we're trying to finish up with the cul-de-sac. Right, so let's get into the episode. Ow. Alright, from the last, I don't know if you guys saw the community post, we built 2 new buildings. And here they are. I'm calling this the green A-frame house and the blue house. Okay, my names aren't original, but they work. Right, let's get a little bit of a tour of this style. Yeah, so I know in lots of parts of the world people like building A-frame houses, so I don't know, A-frame houses will be a lot bigger than this one, but I'm trying to stick to the same scale of all the buildings, so we went with just what is that, about a 10 block high roof. Alright, we jagged it up the roof here, because not all roofs are perfectly. They're all got slight different tiles on them and whatnot. There's a bit of overgrown there, and you can see into the window that some of the windows are a little bit darker than the others. Give it that tint, and then you can actually see the cobwebs inside the attic. Alright, got some nice deep slate trim, and you know how I like my glow lichen on these buildings. It always works really well. Alright, at the back. No, let's not do the back yet. Let's do the front. Let's get inside. Alright, so yeah, we've got our double front door with our pot plants, sticking to the same theme as the other buildings. And let's go time. Boom. Right, so yeah, nice little living room with a bookshelf, coffee table, a little bookshelf for people to put their thing, little coat rack, people to put their hats and their coats, or maybe their, put their elytra wings away, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We'll have a look at the bedroom. Yeah, a little bedroom over here, a little place to put your thing. You've got a wardrobe, empty wardrobe. A couple of barrels to store your things in. Yeah, lots of nice things to see there. Right, there we've got a little back here, another bedroom over here. Also just got all the things. I'll put a chest in here, so that's like a cabinet or a suitcase type deal. And it's bedtime. Let's just take a sleep here. And yes, you look inside the cupboard, and it's just a wardrobe. Ooh, with lots of scaffolding. Okay, yeah, a bit of a high roof, but yeah, nice painting, little pot plant you can look outside in the backyard, which we'll get to in a moment. And then again, more storage here, another coat rack inside here. Right, let's go upstairs. Upstairs, I've got it the same theme of putting a few cobwebs in the attic, because that's where spiders like to live, in the corners of houses. Then yeah, a little couch here, some old bookshelf, some candles sitting on the floor, and more cobwebs. And I know in some of the loft rooms, the attics, they have windows that are very close to the ground, actually almost on the floor actually. So this would be a nice little like reading corner, reading nook. Okay. The person who lives here, they like. My chair just roamed across the patio due to the winds outside. Some people like to collect rocks. People collect like fancy crystals and things like that. So that is what that is supposed to be. And it's up in the attic because no one really cares about it. And they don't come here very often because they forget to water their plants. Okay. Nice windows to overlook. A window can overlook into the other guy's bedroom. Actually here, Neville. We hear you, Neville. Right, and then let's get into the backyard. Yeah, in the backyard, I made like a bit of the person here kind of looks after their lawn, very suburban, and hid the lighting underneath those little carpets there. Okay. I don't quite like the sound of that. Like, that's so loud. Grass isn't supposed to be that loud. Oh, that's nice. But that. Oh, so loud. Yeah, and then it's got a back gate. You know, and then, yeah, it goes around the side here to the side of the house. Alright, so that is the A-frame house. I like it. I think it looks quite good. And then from a distance, see how the roof's got a bit of discoloration? Because, you know, out here in Acacia Hills, it's a hot day. It's hot days here. Yeah, it's like an old janky roof. Have you subscribed? Have you ever thought about it? You know it's free, right? Let us not be like this grass and hide this magnificent place called Acacia Hills. Subscribe. It's completely free, guys. Like the video if you think it's cool. It helps out the bunch. And if you don't like it, you could just subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds. Anyway, let's get back to the video and let's keep building. Cheers. Let's get into the blue house. So the blue house sits quite nicely in front of and underneath the main storage base there. I think what we can do here, we'll pretty this up a little bit. We'll make this a little bit more pretty, not so just, you know, grass blocks. We'll put a little bit of that tall grass in it, maybe. The blue house. So I've gone with a very interesting, different shape here with different, like, not styled roofs, but different angled roofs. Yeah, I think it's quite different. And I always remember, it's like a different, you know, interesting shapes make for more interesting builds. More interesting, better than, like, just a big old square. Right, so again, we're going for the same theme, and like we said, we're going to go with that terracotta, that more pastel type coloration for the houses, and I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Got some windowsills and some shutters. Got some shutters. All right, let's get inside. Right, so this is also more like a shop. So we're gonna put a guy here. Put a villager there. And yeah, some books. There's a shitload. I see a little desk there for the guy to write in. Over here we've got a kind of like a wardrobe. Not a wardrobe, more of a like cupboard space. Yeah, we've got some barrels over here. More barrels over there. Yeah, so there's a place for the people to store their items and stuff. In here we've got a bedroom. You know, in some of these houses, people have some of the worst decor ever because, especially like back in the 80s and 90s, you know, like it was like bright pink floral decoration. So I thought going with a bright pink bed would be suitable. Another wardrobe. Oh, and I used the these copper rods as a curtain rail. I thought that worked quite nicely. Yeah, and a little bit of a desk and see outside into the cul-de-sac, maybe where the kids are playing. Okay, and then we'll go to the upstairs. Aha, another attic. Yes, lots of attics in this place. Oh, spider with a web. I thought that worked quite well. And then yeah, little bookshelves, old chest, keep old stuff in. Corner for the web for the spiders, and then again another window to climb onto the roof. Yeah. All these kids in this neighborhood all gonna have big parties on the roof. It's gonna be accidents, kids falling off and hurting themselves. Okay. Yes. So those are the two new builds. I think we're filling up the cul-de-sac quite nicely. There was one thing I noticed that I didn't mention, and was this compass. Where it began. Jump over your counting here. Where it began. So I wonder where this compass leads to. I guess we'll have to borrow it one day and just follow it and see where it takes us. And it kind of points in that way. Well, we'll borrow it another day. There was something else here that I didn't mention, didn't point it out. In this person's backyard with his beautiful lawn was this giant fence. Now I wonder why is there a fence here? Is it keeping something out, or is it keeping something in? Leave in the comments what you think it's going to be. Maybe it's protecting the suburbians here from something. We know what's out there. That's the wilds. And you know what's in the wilds? Zombies. And not just any zombies. Zombie villagers. And those are going to be our new community members for Acacia Hills. We're not going to keep them zombies though. We're going to cure them. Yes, we're going to cure them. And they also will give us some discounts. Let's go. Now that I have the zombies, let's now kill them. Right, now I'm going to give them a bit of the special splash. Ow. Right, and when we return, yes, you guys will be villagers. So I will be back in a bit. Hey, don't click off yet. Watch until the end. There's a mystery at the end. There's something that's fun. Something weird happens. Don't forget it. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the villagers, I think we're going to put them up here. I think we're going to do, up on this section here, I think I'm going to do like a tower, a villager breeding place. So the villagers have a safe place to breed, and we'll do the curing here, and we'll do the trades here and everything, because you know, Bedrock ones are a bit more finicky than Java. So we'll have to do it, I like to do it one by one. Takes a long time, but it seems to, for me, is the most effective way of doing it. I wonder if we'll ever find a pink sheep. Do you think we'll find a pink sheep? White sheep? Do you think we'll ever find a naturally spawning pink sheep? Okay. Brown sheep! Brown sheep! But yeah, with the, I think with that, that building over there, I think it'll be quite on a foothill there. Take up a small footprint up there, that'll be quite nice, and we can make a nice path that goes from here down the valley, and then we can do something that winds up to there. And I think I want to try build like some sort of tower looking build, but I think we'll do that for another episode. But right now I just want to cure the zombies, put them there, and then we'll build a villager breeding place. Let's see if they've cured. And, voila! Very nice. Okay, now we need to transport. Why have I my shield up? Now we need to transport you guys. Why am I doing this? I will transport you up there. Won't take long. And at the end of all of that, here we go. We have some eager beavers. Yeah, eager beaver for some trading. Yeah, jump around, little guy. You annoying little thing, you. Right, yeah, just this very simple village breeder. Yeah, feed them. There's the beds. You feed them. Silly little system, but it works. Maybe we build a barn in front of us, and all the farmer villages, we trade with them in there. And then if we want to do like lots of stonemasons, then we'll build a quarry. Maybe that could be a good idea for a quarry. We'll build a quarry, and then the mining company, whatever, they have all the stonemasons, because you know they deal with bricks and mining. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for this episode. Hey, Wandering Trader, dude, you're far. This is all the time we have for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.